Good evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader on 6. Today is Tuesday, March the 5th, 2019. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, we'll bring you video of the winners in the Cumberland Valley Tullahoma Distinguished Young Women's Pageant. We'll hear more from plane crash survivor Valley Collins. The Tullahoma Downtown Lions Club's annual reverse draw is coming up soon. And former Tullahoma High School linebacker Jameel Northcutt is inducted into the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma. Check out this 2018 Kia Stinger, yours today for only $370 a month. Kia is the power to surprise with its 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Stop by Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma and let us tell you why we are #1 in customer satisfaction. That's Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
You made the time and the sacrifice to broaden their horizons, to see their smiles, but mostly to make lifelong memories. We think it's time to do it again, just the two of you. Don't let illness or injury slow you down. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Can you imagine a world without beauty, without color, without creativity, without art? Well, neither can we. Keep arts alive and experience all kinds of arts and crafts at the second annual Arts Alive Tullahoma on the newly renovated lawn of the South Jackson Civic Center, May 25th and 26th. For details, visit TullahomaArtsCouncil.com and come spend the day at our fun, family-friendly arts festival.
Welcome back. Tonight we bring you part 2 of the Cumberland Valley Tullahoma Distinguished Young Women's Pageant held recently at Tullahoma High School.
Cameron Frazier was our overall self-expression winner from our last year's program, and she will present our self-expression awards this evening. Cameron, you ready? Ready. Good deal. Our preliminary self-expression awards go to contestant number 16, Brianna Welch. Contestant number 3, Cassidy Buchanan. And our overall self-expression winner is contestant number 9, Raven Guilford. Last year's second alternate is unable to be here tonight because she's interviewing for a big-time scholarship at the University of Southern California. Amy Christopher, we are terribly proud of you and are sending out nothing but great thoughts, and we hope that you are as impressed with USC as they will be with you in this interview process. We're proud of Amy, and we have someone who is going to be in her stead who has also done some pretty neat things in her career. So Ashley Stevens will be presenting this award along with Macy Marin. Our second alternate will receive a $200 scholarship, and we are proud to announce that our second alternate is contestant number 5, Adeline Carson. Presenting our award for our first alternate will be our last year's first alternate, Ms. Maggie Barton. Cumberland Valley's first alternate will be the recipient of a $500 scholarship. Our first alternate has an important role in that if for any reason one of our winners cannot compete for the title of Tennessee's Distinguished Young Woman, then our first alternate will go in her place. Congratulations to our first alternate, contestant number 16, Brianna Welch.
Now, for the moment we have all been waiting for, the awards for Cumberland Valley's and Tullahoma's Distinguished Young Women. Presenting the award for Tullahoma's Distinguished Young Woman will be Madison Doherty, who is currently Tullahoma and Tennessee's Distinguished Young Woman. Winner of the title of Tullahoma's Distinguished Young Woman, the $1,500 scholarship, and the opportunity to compete for Tennessee's Distinguished Young Woman is contestant number 1, Olivia Anderson. Helping with the presentation of our second winner is Kennedy Street, Cumberland Valley's Distinguished Young Woman and first alternate to Tennessee's Distinguished Young Woman. Our Cumberland Valley Distinguished Young Woman for 2020 and a winner of another $1,500 scholarship is contestant number 9, Raven Guilford. This now concludes our program, and please remember to allow pictures to be made on the stage before you come up and congratulate your favorites. Thank you and have a great night.
Hi, I'm Maggie Parton, and we are with the new Miss Cumberland Tullahoma Distinguished Young Woman, Olivia. Olivia, what was the most exciting thing through this program?
The most exciting thing was meeting 15 new friends and gaining so many new experiences.
And what do you look forward to most as holding this title?
I look forward to moving on and exploring my comfort zone at the state level.
And one last question, how did you feel when you were named the Distinguished Young Woman of Tullahoma?
I was very surprised, definitely.
Thank you and congratulations. Hi, I'm with Raven Guilford, the new Miss Distinguished Young Woman of Cumberland Valley. Raven, what was your first instinct when you heard that you hold this title now?
Immediately I wanted to cry, but then I just was so overwhelmed by joy and all the support that I have from everyone here.
And what was your favorite thing doing in this program?
Fitness for sure. I love fitness.
And what do you look forward to most as you hold this title?
I'm looking forward to giving a lot of good role model positions and holding this position. I'm excited to get other girls involved in this program.
Thank you.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester. Check out the 2018 Ford F-150 up to $10,000 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Ford on 41A in Winchester, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
So you've been meaning to do something healthy, commune with nature, get outdoors and meet new people. We have the perfect solution. Come hike with us. You can find a Tennessee Trails Association chapter near you, including Clarksville, Columbia Franklin, Highland Rim, Jackson, Knoxville, Oak Ridge, Memphis, Murfreesboro, Nashville, Plateau at Crossville, and Upper Cumberland. We're on the web at TennesseeTrails.org. It's fun, it's stress-free, and it's good for you. See you on the trails.
Welcome back. In our second story about Miss Valley Collins, passenger aboard the ill-fated Flight 1549, which crash-landed in the Hudson River, we hear her talk about helping to rescue children off the wing of the plane and how they were ferried to safety.
I began assessing the situation around me, and what I observed is that out of the wing there is a slide that is deployed, and passengers are spilling onto this slide. It's sort of turned into a makeshift raft. And I look to my left and I see the mom, and she's got the baby. And she has another child with her. And she's very distraught because her husband's farther out on the wing and he's in complete shock. So as a mother, I'm empathizing with her situation, when in my ear I hear people in the raft yelling, "Throw the baby! Throw the baby!" And I'm like, what? And this man looks at me and he says, "Get those kids." So I thought, okay, I will. I'll get those kids. So I stepped off of the wing onto the raft. I was never really in the belly of the raft. It was sort of on the back left edge. And I turned to the mom, and I'll never know what gave her the confidence in me, but I said, "Hand me your baby." So she stretched out her arms, and I stretched out my arms, and she handed me 9-month-old Damien. And I turned, and I gave him to someone more secure in the raft than I was there on the edge. Then I turned back to her, and I said, "Give me your little girl." So she gave me her daughter, and we sat down pretzel style on the edge of the raft. And at that point, my biggest concern was, if she and I fall back in this water, can I physically save us both? I've still got my seat cushion on my arm, but this time they're starting to throw down some life jackets. So I grabbed a life jacket, and I thought, okay, Valerie, you're going to have to calm down. You're the adult here. This child has to be scared to death. So I started rubbing her head, and I asked her mother, I said, "What's her name?" And she said, "Sophia." Well, I'll tell you, Sophia taught me something about the bravery of children. Because she never cried, she never screamed, she never yelled, she never said a word. You know, the only thing she did was she chewed on my arm through my sweater. But that's the point I knew it was not a bad dream, because I could feel these teeth treat my arm like a drumstick. And I looked down, and you know what Sophia was holding? She was holding the baby blue baby blanket that was draped across the back of my seat when I broke Flight 1549. I don't know if you choose to believe in signs or not, but I choose to think maybe I was tagged to help that family that day. But in actuality, she was the bigger blessing for me because she forced me to stay calm. We sat on our raft for probably about 10 to 12 minutes, which is the time it took for our ferry boat, the Yogi Bear, to get close enough to grant us access, but not so close that they capsized the raft and pushed us back up against the plank. Ferry boats are not built to be rescue boats. They were doing the best job they could do with the tool they had. And climbing out was not easy. From where we were on the raft, the deck of the ferry boat was probably 12 to 14 feet above our heads. And we didn't really have a ladder, per se. Have you ever seen a rope climbing wall that sort of looks like a grid? It was like that, but it was made out of rope. And a lot of passengers physically struggled with just being able to climb out. Sophia and I got our turn. We climbed about halfway up. I pushed her up over my head. Somebody on the boat took her. I climbed on out. It's a double-decker enclosed ferry boat. So I step in on the first floor and I see this snack bar type area. And I thought, maybe there's a towel there. Because I am so cold. I'm just shaking uncontrollably. I rummage around, look for a towel, and there's no towel. And then it hits me. I'm like, oh, I sent Steve a text message telling him my flight was crashing. Not a lie. Well, I had left every possession on board the airplane, so I had nothing except my wet clothes. But I see a gentleman with a phone. I said, "Sir, may I please borrow your phone?" He said, "Sure, sure." So I called Steve. I said, "Honey, it's me. I'm okay." You know what he said? He said, "Call your mother." So I called my mother. And if there's a language called hysteria, she was fluent on that afternoon.
We'll be right back with more News Leader on 6.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
What's a Tennessee vacation? It starts off like any road trip, and then, boom, adventure and thrills everywhere you look, which happens to be some of the most beautiful scenery in the country. Music here, history there, and all kinds of green in between. Come relax and unwind, or bring the crowd for some stargazing. Or stargazing. Whatever you do, come hungry and expect an awesome soundtrack. It's all right here in Tennessee. We're playing your song. For a free vacation guide, visit tnvacation.com.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Downtown Lions Club is getting ready for their annual fundraiser scheduled for next Saturday night. Jim spoke with Russ Barrett and Clint Orr about the event.
They have joined us on the set now. Russ Barrett from Barrett Construction here in Tullahoma, and Clint Orr with Weichert Realties, I guess. You're still with Weichert?
I'm still with Weichert.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right, you guys are here with the Tullahoma Downtown Lions Club.
We are.
That's correct. All right. Okay. And you confirmed that I was correct. It is about, you were going to talk about the reverse draw coming up.
That's correct. Yeah, it's a charity dinner. It is maybe the biggest fundraiser, Clint.
I think so.
Two of the biggest fundraisers we have are the golf tournament we have in August and this charity dinner that we have in March 16th, is
March
that right?
16th at the Coffee County Convention Center in Manchester. The social will start at 5:30, dinner at 6:30, and we're looking to give away about $8,500 in cash prizes.
But you can't get that money if you don't buy tickets.
That's right.
You got to
buy tickets.
Right. That's
Yeah,
right.
have an opportunity.
We'll feed you. Enjoy a night out and with us. Have a dinner for two. We'll have a choice of prime rib or Parmesan chicken. And tickets for two is $125. That's all going to charity. We have several local charities we deal with and donate to. And we're big into the site with the Lions Club.
Conservation.
And yes, we do the eyeglass assistance programs. We do hearing aid assistance. We do the screening, the hearing screening and the vision screening for all the schools in the local
That's a lot of fun too. Clint's become a big part of that, where we screen and do hearing testing on for all the schools and in the kindergartens and preschool, pre-K. It's a lot of fun to do that. And with kids.
You guys somehow or other, aren't you hooked up with a hospital or somebody where some of the results from this?
Yeah, they'll send the results to Vanderbilt, and they'll if we have any of the children that don't pass the eye exam,
right,
they'll send that to Vanderbilt, and then they'll reach back out, and there's a disease that we can find with the camera that if it's not taken care of early, 5, 6 years old or before, it can't be taken care of, and so it's very important.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the specifics of that, but I know that I was involved with the Lions Club.
I knew you were,
for a number of years.
Yeah.
And at one time I was doing a television piece, and I think Debbie Gamach was doing the hearing test, and we were going to film that. And it was like, she says, okay, push this button, I believe, when you hear this. And I'm sitting there. I never heard it. I never heard any of that.
I've done the same thing before you're setting up, getting ready for the kids. There will be some quiet area. And, of course, in the construction business and growing up, the rock and roll with the headphones and then the saws and all that stuff, the drills. My high-pitched frequency is gone.
Right. For me, I was in the restaurant lounge business for many years. It was the rock and roll music that got me. So I couldn't hear very well.
We enjoyed it, though.
Absolutely. But this is really a great program because you guys are involved in a lot of things. I know you guys used to help us with the Big Brothers program. Still
That's right.
And
we've helped deliver the baskets right before Christmas several times. I used to go with Colin. And down to the Legion, and we've done that. One of the things that some of the local stuff is Five Loaves for Kids that we support.
Which is a great program.
Great program. We've just started, and Clint's been big in this, as well as some of the others in the Lions Club. We just started what's called the Lions Locker for the schools. We started out at East with they've got a room where we've purchased clothing and shoes and so forth, and they put it in there. and then the kids have it available to them if they need it, especially the younger children.
Absolutely, and that is huge.
About to do it at Robert E. Lee. I need to get on that. They've reached out to us, and so we're actually a CEO partner with Robert E. Lee. And so that's been, we've got a reading program that several of the guys do with Robert E. Lee. They go to once a week and read to the classes, and I think we're doing 3 or 4 of the schools.
I think so, at least. Yeah.
Robert E. Lee and East, and I think that's right.
Most of the elementary.
Yeah, that's Special Olympics. We support Special Olympics, and that's always a lot of fun. And a lot of people in the club go out, and that's a lot of fun to be a part of that and watch that.
And folks, trust me, if the tickets I think are $100.
$125.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a meal for 2. Now.
Correct.
Yeah, that's not just one.
And a chance to win money.
And a chance to win money. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so everything in this program nets. These guys that you're seeing here on the stage, as well as all the other Lions Club people in the downtown Lions Club, you know, they got real jobs. So they don't get paid nothing to do this, and you can be rest assured that every dime of the money that you spend that's netted on this project will go to support these projects that the Downtown Lions Club is involved in. More newsletter is coming up in a moment.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Check out this 2018 Ford Escape, up to $6,000 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma on Highway 55, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Sports Council recently held its induction ceremony for the first class of the newly created Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame. In this video, Jamil Northcutt is inducted.
Our next inductee into the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame is sponsored by the Surgical Group of Tullahoma. A football inductee, Dr. Jamil Northcutt. Jamil attended Tullahoma from 1996 to 99. He was a linebacker, tight end, and fullback, and a 2-time All-State selection. In 98, he was the American General Mr. Football Lineman of the Year in Class 4A, the Tennessean Defensive Player of the Year, and a member of the Tennessean Dream Team. In his junior and senior years combined, Jamil had almost 350 tackles, 18 quarterback sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, 4 caused fumbles, and 2 pass interceptions. He lettered in football, basketball, and track at THS. Jamil attended Ole Miss from 2000 to 2003, where he played linebacker for the Rebels. In 2003, he was awarded the Chucky Mullins Courage Award, and he wore that prestigious number 38 jersey. Jamil was selected to the American Football Coaches Association and the SEC Good Works team in 2003. His Rebel teams made 3 bowl appearances and won the Cotton Bowl in his senior year. He played in every game his final 2 years and made the Southeastern Conference Academic Honor Roll all 4 years. Dr. Northcutt has held numerous roles in professional and college athletics. He was an intern with the SEC. Player Development Coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, Assistant Athletic Director for Internal Operations at Ole Miss, Director of Player Engagement for the Cleveland Browns, Director of Football Administration for the NFL, Assistant Director of Enforcement and Football Development for the NCAA, and Jamil is currently the Vice President of Player Engagement with Major League Soccer. Our current inductee to the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame, Dr. Jamil Northcutt.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include the City of Tullahoma, Winston Brooks, from the City of Tullahoma, Winston Brooks, who will stop in and let us know what events are coming to the area. We'll have 3 artists from the Tullahoma Arts Center who will tell us about their new program, and Cliff with the Ultimate Oldies will come by and invite everyone out to their next performance. All that and more on this week's Living.
And stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Check out this 2018 Ford EcoSport, yours today for $299 a month. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma on Highway 55, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gotta be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Ah, the glory days. Running to daylight on the gridiron and chasing a ball with a mind of its own. Cheering the team to victory and marching to the beat of your own drum. Memories that last a lifetime. But sometimes we're reminded of our glory days in ways we'd rather forget. Get back in the game. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live and play well.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1945 at 78 degrees. The record low was in 1960 at 5 degrees. The average high on this day is 59, and the average low is 36. Clear weather in the forecast for tonight with a low of 18. Mostly sunny weather expected on Wednesday with a high of 41 and a low of 25, and partly cloudy weather in the forecast for Thursday with a high of 51 and a low of 41. And that's our news leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for News Leader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.